Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Nick, aka Loadedwombat, and you are looking for how to grow your Twitch stream through the avenue of just chatting. Well, maybe you weren't even looking for it, but you found yourself here. And so welcome. Hi. Before we get into this video, I do want to remind you that if you have any questions, there's 3 different things that you can do. Number 1, you could go in the comments down below, leave a question or leave your opinion, all that kind of stuff about this particular topic. Number 2, you could always come over to my stream Monday through Saturday. I would love to see you over there and have a conversation with you about this topic. And number 3, you could always go to any of my socials and I will respond to all DMs on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord as well. I do also want to encourage you to stay till the end of this video because I'm going to be giving you just legitimate ideas, like stream ideas that you could just take and plug right into your stream, and hopefully that's going to be super helpful for you guys. If you don't like it, then you can put, like, I don't know, a tomato emoji in the chat, or just put a tomato emoji in the chat if you loved it or hated it, so I don't know either one. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. So I want to start this video off talking about my experience with just chatting and how this has deepened my community and why it's really deepened my community, and just like some of the different things I've noticed around this particular topic and this particular category of just chatting. Number 1, I've seen this deepen my community in a way that is just like absolutely insane. And when I say deepen, what I mean is not necessarily growing in number, but growing in relationships with people in my stream. That's really what it's all about, to create a strong foundation to grow upon so that when your stream does grow, it feels like it's smaller than it actually is. Just chatting has allowed me to learn things about my viewers that I wouldn't really learn while I'm playing a game, and also for them to learn things about me that they wouldn't really learn because I'm like halfway lean through my monitor the whole game. Some of the most memorable moments have happened during just chatting, like streams or just chatting portions of my stream because of some of the things that we plan. And I think also this has allowed for a stream not to be focused around one game, but be focused around the community as a whole. And these are some reasons why I think it would be a great idea for you, even as a small streamer, to put some just chatting portions into your stream. And now when we talk about just chatting, like what the heck does that even mean? Like, does that mean sitting in front of a screen like a robot and just like reading every single chat, or watching YouTube videos and not even reacting, and just basically as if like, why wouldn't they watch the YouTube video somewhere else, you know, that kind of stuff? And it really might mean that, honestly, and it might not. It really depends on who you are as a person and what really fits well with you. But I've got 4 different categories for you to really kind of like focus on. It's not really limited to these 4 different categories, but I thought this would really help out people to see like different ways to plan just chatting streams or just chatting portions of your stream. So let's get into these ideas. Number 1, the first idea that I have for you guys today is the news. And I'm not talking about you becoming the next news source or becoming drama alert. Unless you want to. I don't know what your goals are. Maybe you know a ton about graphics cards or CPUs, or maybe you know a ton about certain games coming out, or you're you know, just really love a certain topic and you know everything that's new coming out. You know that what's going on. I sometimes I'll do something where it's like, what's the news in the gaming world right now? And we'll kind of just talk about some of the things, and sometimes there's controversial topics that people can't help but talk about. This is a great place to start for some people who really know a lot about different topics, or even if you don't know about them, but you know of them. Sometimes they're kind of cool to bring up and allow people to share about them within your stream. But also it's kind of easy to talk about these things because if you're a smaller streamer, you're not going to have a lot of people, you know, giving their input on certain things. Maybe you're able to talk in kind of like in a podcast type format, talk through these ideas and talk through the different things in the news that are going on. So I would say if you want to start it off, and you can talk about, you know, the latest and greatest, you know, tech that's coming out, or or whatever's happening. Maybe you love like Call of Duty, like what's new in Call of Duty? What are the new patch notes? What are the new guns? What's the new meta? What's this, whatever, or Overwatch, or whatever it is, you know. I would say start to plan that out and say give yourself like 3 topics, and if you know you last for 10 minutes in just chatting, talking about news, you might find yourself lasting longer than that because people give their input as well. The second thing that you can really think about when it comes to just chatting is YouTube videos. This is a very in thing to do right now, is reacting to videos. A lot of people like to have you react to certain videos that they've seen. And you guys know how this works, where you see a funny video and you just love to share it with a friend or whatever it is. That can happen in one of 2 ways. Like, viewers can share videos with you, or you can share videos with viewers and really kind of plan out a time to do that. Maybe even you like tell viewers, hey, this Tuesday hey, we're doing YouTube videos. Make sure you guys prepare some YouTube videos that you want me to see, and then you prepare some of your own that you want other people to see, and you can kind of pick and choose which ones you want. You'll be surprised at how long you'll be able to be in the just chatting category while you're doing this. Now, you don't want to just sit there and not react to these videos. You want to actually react to them and talk about the contents that are within them with your viewers. One little like nugget of an idea that I've done recently is through TikTok. I've just been liking videos that I think would be kind of funny to show stream or informative or whatever it is. So I've just been making sure I go through and like those, like kind of when I'm sitting in bed before I go to bed, and I'll kind of go through like different TikToks and whatnot. Then we'll go through my TikTok likes. I try to do it like almost every day or every other few days or whatever. And I love that idea of like showing people funny videos or showing people informative videos that they had no idea about. Number 3 is stories. Preparing stories from your childhood or preparing stories that happened that weekend, thinking about things and maybe you're better on the fly, whatever it is. Don't feel bad about planning out certain things for your just chatting stream. So, or like just chatting portions of your stream. Maybe it's like a story, that like some crazy story that happened to you. I've done this a few times where there's just crazy stories that take a while to explain or really are in-depth stories. I really love storytelling. So I can kind of like dive deep into these stories and tell people about them, but they also reveal things about who I am as a person in my life and all that kind of stuff. And they're kind of funny and weird and whatever. I think it's awesome when streamers prepare stories or from the weekend. I used to do a thing called good, bad, and odd. I would share a good thing from my weekend. I'd share a bad thing from my weekend. I'd share an odd thing from my weekend. And I think that like kind of juxtaposition, that's a big word. I have no idea if I used it right, but whatever it is, I think those 3 things can kind of sometimes bring forth other people's stories. Or sometimes I would ask like, what's your guys' good, bad, and odd of the weekend or of the week or whatever it is. So something to think about and something to really use. I think stories are a really powerful way to share a little bit about you without being like, this is who I am. It just shows who you are through things that have happened in your life. Don't lie though. Don't be a person who just tells fake stories. That's just crap. And people can tell when you're trying to fake who you are. The 4th like category and really the last category that I have for you are really like more event just chatting ideas. Number 1 that I want to talk about is painting streams. These tend to be very popular. Even if you're bad at painting like me, I actually bring my wife on board whenever we do these, and we just kind of like, we paint a Bob Ross like tutorial. I'll have it on the screen. I'll set up like a separate webcam for doing that. Sometimes that can be kind of extensive though for some people, because you start to see like, oh shoot, like I have to get another webcam. I got to set up another overlay. I got to do all these kinds of things. And so one day I was actually kind of like feeling down when I, jumped on stream. I just turned on some like lo-fi beats and I opened up Microsoft Paint and I just started painting like a beach. That's literally what I did. And I think we stayed in that for like 3 hours of me just painting a beach and chatting with people. And it actually was like a really successful stream in terms of like, if you look at viewership as success, I don't really look at it that way. But, if you looked at like my viewership that day, you'd be like, wow, that was like, people really enjoyed that. Think about things like that. You could do something through Photoshop. You could do something through Microsoft Paint. You can actually do a painting stream. It really takes like, 2 cameras or maybe even just 1 camera. I don't know. You could set it up in a creative way. The other thing is cooking streams. If you can figure out a way to do a cooking stream. For my cooking streams, I bring my whole setup into my kitchen and try to do it like kind of professionally. But a lot of people, they just do it off their phone and just kind of like sit down, maybe cook a meal or enjoy a meal with people while it's their dinner time or kind of whatever it is. You get creative on that sense. Cooking streams are super popular because people get to see you in such a different facet. I'm not a great cook, so people kind of like to see me struggle, I think, in that sense. I just really enjoy the cooking stream side of things, and it's something that I would definitely encourage you to try out if you haven't done it. And sometimes it's good to do like maybe like you do sub goals, or you do like a follower goal, or you do like a channel point, community goal for a cooking stream is kind of cool to do. And last but not least, while you're just chatting, it's kind of fun to have something in the background for people to interact with. And I would say one of the best things is Marbles on Stream. If you have not checked out Marbles on Stream yet, it's on Steam and it's free. It's free to get and all that kind of stuff. But basically what happens is there's little marbles that race and people just join it in by just typing !play in your chat. These marbles go down the track. They have no control really over them, except for like you can set up like a boost and stuff like that. But they really have no control over them. And they just go down, and people get so competitive with these. Even if you have like 3 people in your chat, people still get really competitive over if their marble is going to win. Something that still is like really requested within my chat. I don't do it as much anymore, but I would definitely say adding marbles on stream to your like just chatting portion can be a really fun addition and something that people look forward to in the weirdest way, because it doesn't seem like they would at face value. So take these ideas, use them, try them out. Let me know how they go. Again, you can always come and ask me questions live on stream I'm on Twitch Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time for quite a while. Maybe you'll even see me doing one of these things. But get out there, do it big, do it different, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Nick, aka Loadedwombat. Bye-bye!